Savix, your orcs need you more than ever.
One other thing. So Mizkif decided to outlevel his punishment because your race is supposed to 3-man a dungeon, and he can't do it anymore. If you guys do not achieve this by the end of this week, you will have to solo or 3-man 2 dungeons next week. If you fail to do that, your entire race is going to be banned from the tribute chest.
What the fuck?
Yo! Mizkif, you fucking idiot! Why did he overlevel? Bro, I could have just soloed Deadmine. They should have just sent me. This is insane.
You orcs need to figure this out.
The thing is, chat, I asked Guzu if he could do an RP today. I had some insane planning with Weed Elf, but he couldn't do it today, so it's gonna be Friday. Soda wants you for raid. What is this?
Like sweaty whoos. There are a lot of like sweaty whoos. Not whoos, but in comparison to say like a goose.
Yo, let's talk about this. I feel like I have been not sweaty at all compared to others. I am like enjoying leveling. I'm still 27. I'm RPing half my streams. No sweat at all, dude. I think I'm playing it super correctly. Because let's be honest, I know a lot of these sweats are like, oh, you need to level up faster. Who cares about RP? It's like, dude, you have been playing Classic WoW for 20 years. You're getting this awesome opportunity to RP and have fun, and you're fucking boosting up all the way again? Like, what are you guys doing? These guys are so dumb. I think it's fun what they're doing. I like the RP shit they're doing. It's cool.
Guzu or some shit. Guzu's gonna get the raid slot. If I'm gonna pick like the good players, the few good players that I want to have in the first raid, it's gonna be like the Guzus and the Savixes and the 5K plus viewer streamers, right?
Come here.
And just reality. Ugh. Here we go, man.
Yeah, man. I read ya, man. Das dingo. Let's check out the news, boys. What we got?
The only never taken a bribe. In general, good news, Mizkif got the Whirlwind Axe, along with a litany of other OnlyFangs warriors. Now, I'm not going to create any crazy montages for these fellas, because we all knew they would get it. Mizkif has been playing this game for a while, despite his constant trolling and being-
he looks like a baby here.
Despite his constant trolling and being trolled, he's actually pretty decent. Additionally, a +7 stamina bracers enchant has been found, which is just an all-around good for everyone. Yet still, after 12 days, no word on the big enchants we're all looking for. Fiery Weapon, an enchant that adds a flat damage proc to your weapon, very good for pretty much every melee class. Crusader, which gives your auto attacks a chance to heal you and give you a buff for 100 strength, absolutely insane for any warrior. And lastly, keep your eyes peeled for minor increased movement speed on boots. It's not as impactful in a one-to-one combat as the other two, but with all the walking you have done and are going to do, 8% extra movement speed will make you just slightly less depressed. Now, I do hate to disappoint, but for rumors and drama today, all has been quiet on the Western Front. Not much has gone on. Just the regular bickering between sweats and role players. Role players saying sweats are lame for sweating in a content guild, and the sweats are saying the role players are cringe for role playing. I mean, fair enough on both sides, but at the end of the day, we need a few-
No, I just went over this chat. Listen. Is that Goon? We have some few differences in what I look at in life, and Goon of course, but if he's saying the sweats are taking it too seriously, I'm gonna agree. I said it earlier, this opportunity, we should be just having fun RPing and leveling. We leveled up so many times. He leveled up like 50,000 hardcore characters, man. Have fun. Don't be too sweaty, man, you know?
I mean, fair enough on both sides, but at the end of the day, we need a few sweats here and there because it's hardcore, and role players make the grind a little bit
He's the sweatiest for sure, man.
more fun.
Classic veteran, of
course.
course.
We stopped doing shit just because it was a little cringe, then no one would be singing happy birthday in restaurants anymore. And damn it, I want my free chocolate lava cake once a year. But all the people complaining are a small minority on both sides. At the end of the day, people are still loving hardcore. Next little piece of drama concerns Mr. Wobbles, Shobek, and Paris. Those three folk have started a band and plan on singing at the next guild meeting. Now, technically, there isn't any drama there yet, but any good band comes with its share of scandals. Expect drug use, profanity, and probably some form of an affair. Speaking of scandals, the last little piece of rumor is that Tyler One plans on maybe damaging the stability of OnlyFangs news. Now, this is just a rumor, but I've got word there's a clip where he implies subtly that he might not agree with everything I say.
Fuck you, Harold. Piece of shit, bro. Hey, brother, I'm gonna ruin your career. I'm gonna ruin your career, by the way.
Brother, what career? I've been around for 6 months. I've made 5 videos ever. I don't have a career.
You'll get to 7 videos max.
Ooh, a lot of ways to interpret that. You know, we'll try
Wait, was that him talking to him? They sound different in the call. I couldn't tell.
to decipher it. On to daily deaths, I gotta say I've missed a few in the past days. This is not because I'm fake news. This is because my source is flawed. I use an Excel sheet that tracks everyone's death, but sometimes some people's deaths don't get reported, I guess. However, I'm not gonna skim over 24.
There's a report sheet for what is this fucking a war?
But sometimes some people's deaths don't get reported, I guess. However, I'm not going to skim over 24 hours of deaths just so that I can make sure that Dante's actually died again. Now, the death I'd like to highlight today is honestly just a masterclass in exemplifying Classic WoW's ability to just fuck you nasty if you look at it the wrong way.
Oh, dude, this was the most hilarious death clip. This has to be one of the best ones.
Oh my god, you almost died, by the way.
Wait, what?
Dude, when you do arcane... No, you're gonna die!
No!
You're
No!
gonna die.
Wait, what do you mean I'm gonna die?
No,
The
Snoop!
ghost.
What happened? How am I dead? What?
Arcane explosion there, bro!
I misclicked. I misclicked. What is going on? What's killing me? I misclicked the arcane explosion. No, I'm not
Can you get
dead.
away?
I'm running away. I'm running
You good?
away. I'm scared. I'm scared NPC is still following me, man. Like,
I was like, thank God he lived.
dude, what was that? Oh,
Always-
you.
always go in the middle here. Never go to the edge, because you can...
Oh, no way. What?
No.
But I just went
How
there.
does that happen?
Now, the elevator is just a
bro?
classic, but some people might not know what was going on in the first bit, so let's move on to tips and tricks. Do not AoE
It was just not his day. The gods didn't want him to live, chat.
outside Undercity. This is not a 1984 situation. You will die if you do this. The reason is because WoW is a dope-ass game with weird shit sometimes. And one WoW designer thought it would be a good roleplay idea to have actual ghosts in the game called the Unseen. When something
it's
is invisible in
awesome.
this game and it attacks you, it will bring that thing out of invisibility so you can fight it back. Except for the Unseen. They are a neutral mob at level 49 to 51 that won't do anything unless you attack them. But since you can't see them, it's typically not an issue. Unless you're a mage that likes to spam one of your 20 AoE abilities. Warlocks do get an ability at level 26 called Detect Invisibility that allows you to see the unseen, but honestly, just don't bother them. Next tip, find out what makes you go
They have those in Duskwood too. I've seen a lot of people die to
gold.
that.
People are starting to approach level 40. A few have already hit level 40, and you don't want to be level 40 without a mount. But they cost 100 gold, so start pinching pennies or look up some guides. Remember, this game is over 3.2 million years old. If you want to do something, someone with a bandicam has already done it and is willing to show you how to do it. So if you want to make gold, just look up the best way to do it at your level for your class. And finally, don't forget to talk to your race alchemist from time to time to catch up on potions. Not just for health pots and stat buffs, but for shit like a free action potion. Literally just makes you unable to be trapped for a bit. Could help in a pinch. However, a lot of the alchemists have been bought out by big pharma and will try to sell you the Pfizer health potions. Try not to get those. They're pretty bad for you, apparently. As for the race war, Taurens have lost the lead in favor of the trolls. Now,
How are we always last?
as a journalist, I say may the best race win. But as a troll, the best race is winning. And finally, thank you to our sponsor, Seer, the man who made role-playing cringe before it was cool. We all hope you never stop, Seer. Thank you for watching OnlyFangs
Is
News.
Seer-
This is the last one ever. These take too much time out of my day.
Is Sears playing? I know he was there for the war.
We have a job channel where everybody's put in their put in their professions. So the person who gets this role could then use all of this information to maybe make a spreadsheet, maybe that's easier, or use it as some kind of source to have the information that's needed. But yeah, if you're interested, could you maybe type in the general, like, I'm interested in being, what do we call that person? Like a tradesmaster?
Work.
An accountant.
Orc foreman.
Peon overseer.
Yeah, it would be really important.
Yeah, like an overseer.
I like the peon overseer.
Peon overseer, yeah.
We can use
Where we
That sounds
pee.
good.
mail to like notify people, hey, we need
You have those rubber container things you
them
can
to
heat
check
your
inbox.
bed.
I think that'd be cool.
No, I don't. I know what you're talking about. though.
As a peon, what did you call it? Peon what?
Peon overseer.
Peon peon
not
overseer.
peon
Yeah, you could
overseer.
absolutely mail people and be like, hey, this person needs this. Are you able to fix that?
But can Orc read?
On rock only.
On road.
Not
okay,
paper.
rock,
Not paper. Yeah. Rock.
I don't. I also don't think that's like a one-person job either. So definitely like split up the work.
Very
And then,
true
like-
as well. Who was interested in trade stuff?
Index is really good at these too. If you wanna grab him.
At sheets or
Wait. Fuck no.
Comics. Tell that guy to
Index.
take
You've
the
been hired.
position.
No, I'm kidding.
I need some soldiers that I know in these
Is it
positions.
sheets? I mean, I don't want to like make someone do it who may not want to do it.
no, he
No, we
actually
can help.
likes that stuff. It's like his hobby.
Listen, man, this guy's just trying to.
Oh my, this guy's a piece of
Savix.
shit.
I've never done a sheet.
Savix,
Man.
Yes,
come
I
on.
am.
Savix should do it.
I will take on a role if you guys have something.
Now we can help if needed.
Man, I'm
Okay,
giving
let's
Index
see,
opportunities and he doesn't want to take it. This guy.
Let's start with. I'll make a new channel and then I'll ask the helpers. Actually, do we need a new channel? Yeah, maybe.
It might be easy just to have somewhere for everybody to put all that info. Yeah.
Me have
Because
idea.
we have the job channel. Oh, someone had an idea?
We can probably
No,
start like a group chat.
no,
first
do by
and then
hand.
from there.
Yeah.
No,
Let's do a
do by
group chat.
hand.
No do by hand. Copy data from channel. Paste into ChatGPT. Make spreadsheet easy.
Oh.
Good idea. Smart org.
ChatGPT.
What if ORC? What if
Okay, what I'll
information
do-
needs update?
I'll do this. Let's assign Artemis as the lead peon overseer, and then Artemis, you can grab a group of people who can, have the editing and everything of the sheets all organized and stuff. And
Play.
yeah, and then we go from
Thank you
there.
for 4 months, appreciate
the
it.
first people who mentioned interest was Servini and Emilcia, and I think we had some people in the chat, org general chat in general.
A lot. More than
Rocks, Maui Wowie.
Zelon, thank you for the 16 months in a row. Appreciate it.
What's that?
Oh, shit, I hot marked or
You
something.
cut out.
What's that?
Grubby running through on voice.
Oh, was that a in-game? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let's assign. Are you okay with that, Artemis, to put together the group of people who want to be a part of it? I think you want to be a few people, but maybe not too many. If you're like 10 people, then
Exactly. I
Yeah.
think 3 to 4 is enough. Just add me back on Discord and we'll start a little group chat first, and then we'll post our results.
Perfect. So if you're interested in helping with this, basically keeping track of
Right
people's
now, guys.
professions and help with the sheet, then you can add Artemis.
Now it's not the time.
Who big enchanter orc, by the way, will pist you? Yeah, exactly. So this kind of question,
On Friday,
Artemis
we're
and
gonna
the
have a
team
lore
will be able
dump,
to
okay?
answer that. Okay,
Who's
so that
in
was one
I?
thing. Trade
We
person.
planned some cool stuff.
What else? Is there any other kind of role that you guys can think of
Now's
that
not
we
the
should
time.
have?
Quiet down.
I don't know about role necessarily,
Peons.
but in general, so that we can get our enchanting up.
It's a
when we start
chess.
saving
It's a chess
PoEs
game.
and greens and, like,
You gotta
helping
wait.
level our enchanter up, because that shit's actually really hard to level without Archhouse.
It is. The thing is,
Yes.
everybody kind of needs gold to buy their own mounts, right? So what I would suggest people do is simply COD the vendor price to the enchanter. That way you are still getting your own gold for your own
She's
mounts, but
working
instead
on
of
it,
vendoring,
comics.
you're essentially vendoring it to the enchanter. I think that's the best way to do that. Right now I heard Earth Warrior is an enchanter. Who was the other one? Deej?
Me, Deej Nuts.
To be honest, I feel like they're kind
Anyone
of getting
else
down
was also enchanter?
the roots.
Earth Warrior is already an old.
This is the meeting we needed.
Range.
And this is
Right,
not
yeah,
a bad one.
Yes, I think the best way, that's a great idea too. So if we have a bit better overview over the professions, we can help people get materials that they may need. But I do understand everybody needs gold. So what the best
This
way to
might
do
be
that
the
then
most
is to just
humane
send
meeting
them,
we had so far. So
the
I
vendor
can't really
price.
speak.
That way you still get your
anything against
vendor
it.
money, and then they
You know
get,
what I mean?
more greens. If you want to be nice, you can just send it for free as well. That's completely up to you. But at least there's a solution in case you actually really want gold yourself. That way you can help both of you.
What I'm gonna do personally is, like, all the cheap greens I'm just gonna give, and then, like, all the good vendor greens I'll probably just sell, because then,
Yeah.
leave them out.
Yeah, then just sell it to them with COD,
Yeah.
is what I would suggest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, is there anything else? I was wondering if someone wants to be a sort of... it's still a profession thing, but it's specifically with just fishing and cooking. So no overseeing on anything else except fishing and cooking. And this person, or multiple people, would specifically look for people who are working on those two professions and help them out. Whether it's to let them know how to do fishing, how to do cooking, maybe buy some cooking recipes, like cooking vendor recipes that are far away to keep track of them and distribute them when necessary. and
Very good
maybe
point.
even stack up on fish.
Very good idea.
Maybe stack up on fish
We need the
when people
cooking
need
books, guys. Yeah, the Rune
Cooking
Dazzle
books,
list, and
exactly.
people can get that. Yeah.
Yeah, so like a secondary profession person, also first aid. So what you can do as this person is you buy those things and then you just COD people. So does everybody know what COD means?
Call of Duty.
Fish.
Explain
Yeah,
it for
in these
Index.
Call of Duty, no. I'll explain it for Index. So basically what it
idiot.
means is you mail people an item, but you put a cost on the item or on the mail. So when they accept your item, they pay you. That way you don't lose money. And that's the best way to do it if you buy these cooking books, for example, because they can be quite expensive. They cost like 90 silver, I think. So I don't want the person to go poor. I just want you to send it to people, and then they COD you the money back, basically. If you need help on how to set that up, you can always poke anyone, myself included. So yeah, that should be simple enough. But yeah, I was wondering if anyone wants to take care of that role of being the person to look after people's cooking and fishing. Be the person who can receive all the fish whenever people have too much fish. Like, hey, I fished too much. My cooking is already over leveled. Here, take the rest of it, in case anyone else needs it. That kind of thing.
I think Savix would be good for this job. He's much an enjoyer of the fishing.
Oh, I do love fishing.
Is this true, Savix?
He loves fishing. He'll fish for everybody. He'll fish for everybody.
I think
that's a
bandage
good
is
one.
important
So all
too.
three.
So
No,
sure.
you're right. You're right.
We could keep
All
track
three,
of the cooking
Secondary
and the
professions.
bandage. Sure.
Yeah,
The
secondary
cooking one is
professions. So
probably the-
cooking, fishing, and bandage. I mean, first aid.
The cooking one, you need the giant eggs and all that stuff to get past 225.
Yeah, all the little
You're
white
right.
items
The
we
cooking
should be
quest.
saving.
Yeah, I'm kind of gated on those right now.
Pretty much anybody like around 50 can get the eggs.
Yeah, you're right. That's a very good point too.
I
Could we make a
remember-
thread for requests?
When I was
Yes,
grinding
that's a
for rank
great
14,
idea.
Maui was really good at farming eggs. Maybe he can do that.
Good.
Weird flex, man. Just saying.
Index, do that voice you just did a second ago, bro.
What voice are you talking about?
What the fuck is going on?
He's RPing pirate.
Hyrork.
Wait, is he an Irish pirate? Fuck.
I don't know what
Are
you're
you gonna
talking
take
about,
that
man.
Index?
It's from another island in Azeroth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are we serious about this? Are you okay with this role? Just making sure, if you guys are
So
trolling.
I'm just getting
Yeah.
the books and I COD it to people who needs it.
Yeah, and
then
you
if they
become
need
the
any, like-
person that people, the
If
people
they
might come
need
to
any
ask
guide
for
on like
questions.
how to do it, sure, that's not hard.
Yeah,
Just
and
DM me.
also, if this is too much work, we could assign maybe 2 people for this. To also, you know how we have a job channel.
Index and I could do that.
Job.
Yeah, Index and Savix. Index, are you okay with that?
Aye, Captain.
Okay, awesome. So basically, in the job channel, you go up and check and be like, hey, let's see, who can we pick here? Parla, your fishing is only 75. Do you need help? What can I do? I want to see this number go higher, like that kind of thing. So every now and again, you just check the channel and you just, call out people who don't have their secondary professions, and help them if needed. And then you become the person that people can send the stuff to. Whenever people go fishing, they might get extra fish, they send that to you, and then you can help distribute it. You can let it sit in your mailbox. You don't have to use your
Oh, we're
own
like a fish
mailbox,
distributor.
or you don't have to use your own storage. You just keep it, and when someone else needs it, you pick it up
Just
and
dog
you
at
send it to them.
fishing? Munchies.
And then
I'm
also,
a professional
the
fisher.
cooking quest stuff.
Hook.
You can try to ask people who are high level to help
Warm.
get those items, so that people who want to level their cooking can do it faster.
Me need that shit.
Yeah.
We gotta be level 35 for the cooking quest.
Do
as well,
we
so
have-
It's not like
Saw that?
Anyone we can send low level like herbs or any other like skinning mats or anything to help people level up professions? Because I've asked in guild
Like
to
general
send herbs
professions?
before. Yeah, it might be good to have. I mean, it's hard to have we don't have like a bank for the
No.
orcs, but
What are the rules on bank alts for level 60s? Like, are they allowed to have more than one? Because we could designate
No,
more
your
levels.
alt is the bank alt. So like this warrior for the Deadmine challenge is my bank alt. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
that's
you're
it.
only allowed one alt?
Way one. Yeah, you can't make like 5. No.
Okay.
Could we all send stuff to one person's bank vault though? Because it's still in the guild, right?
Yeah, if he
As long
doesn't
as that
play it,
character
then
doesn't
he won't
die.
die.
But if he's playing
Yeah.
it, then he might.
They're both gonna
yeah.
3-man.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't send me
Yeah,
shit.
not now. Don't do it
The only
now.
thing you need to have is somebody alive for an hour to hit return, so it stays in your mailbox for 30 more days. You don't have to be the guy that waits
Yeah,
30
but what
days.
if that person dies and then is kicked out of the guild, and technically that mail is from
Yeah.
a non-guildy? What happens?
Wait, Joker, are you already 60?
Oh, I still have mail like that.
Yeah.
I think as long as you're streaming, it should
Joker
not be
already
a
hit
problem. If
60?
it
Well,
does
it's the
get
same
flagged.
character name too, yeah. So it's like sitting in the mailbox, but it says the character name hasn't been found every time I open the mail because the person that sent it back has died.
Today.
Right.
Holy.
I think that's unlucky.
Yeah, I
Your
think that's
item's
just
gone.
I still have the items. Like they were returned
So
to
I
me.
think
before
But
no,
I
I'm
like
having
sent
you
so
them.
much more
can't
fun.
open the mail because
I just meant because if someone's starting a lower character and they need to level like past a certain point in like alchemy or something and don't have the herbs, they could request it from like one person, like the fishing and cooking stuff. You could request it from one person that's received things from everybody basically.
I think it's a bit too much because there's so many professions. So I think in that case, that's when we look at the peon overseers and be like, hey, I really need like 10 leather. Are you able to get that from someone? And then the peon overseers can then go and take a look at their list and be like, okay, there's these skinners. Let's contact these skinners and see who of them has it. Like, hey, do you have the 10 leathers? This other person needs it. Okay, great. Then they could be the middle person or just tell them straight up, yeah, can you please send that to this character name? So that's the main point of the peon overseer.
We have storage solution.
Yeah. So I think for that one, it's too complicated. What?
We see undead use auction house. We do.
Oh,
Undead have
report.
no honor.
Storage.
Undead have no honor. We don't do that kind of stuff.
No honor. We have honor.
I think Joker D,
yeah.
since you have an alt, then should we make his character the bank?
Well,
he's gonna use his ult to do the dungeon run, and we don't want to risk him dying with all the shit. Too
Joker,
risky.
you're not gonna die. You're a professional. It's a dead mine, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
3-man.
You're not gonna
It
die,
is-
bro. You
it is
soloed
a
it
good
before,
point.
right?
Maybe it's not a great idea to
no.
send.
Wait until after. Yeah,
Yeah, we could wait until he
Hold the
finishes
line.
and then we could send in the stuff.
Well, the thing is, I don't think anything needs to be sent to just one person.
True.
But
I
having
like
said
the-
that, we did
risky.
say that everything should be sent to you when it comes to the secondary professions, though. And maybe we need a better solution because what if you die?
Maybe I could take
Then
like the
everything
fish
is
and
gone.
Index could take the meat. So it's like split. We
To,
don't
like,
lose
split it up?
everything. Yeah.
Index like meat. I do handle meat very good.
Very good to hear. Good meat handlers.
You like
Does
put
it?
meat in
Meat,
mouth?
meat.
No, I used to be back on my ship. I used to be the chef.
He was
And the meat
butcher.
handler.
Cooking board. Be like.
I'm gonna in the announcements. I'm gonna put everybody's role, and I'm just gonna put you as the person that they can reach out to. So
Sure.
if they might reach out to you to ask you like, hey, I want the cooking book. Like, where do I get it? If you notice they have the level, you just tell them you can go and get
Okay,
it there.
okay.
If they don't have it, you can be like, let me check if someone's close by. Just organizing a way for them to get it
Sure.
at some point. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else?
Annie, I thought you were incompetent, but today you proved you did good. This was a good meeting.
It's a good
That's
very
wow.
good war chief.
meeting.
Savix,
Thank you.
useful meeting. We
This
got
was a
lots
good,
done.
humane meeting. I'm surprised.
Already 100 times better than Mizkif.
Yes.
It's only good because Mizkif is not here, I swear.
We have questions.
Maybe Mizkif was the problem.
True.
Zug.
Zug.
Banish Mizkif.
Vote to banish Mizkif to Forsaken.
Banish.
I'm being real, chat. I'm being real. I'm not like covering or hiding. I'm being for real. I mean it.
Annie, can you hear me?
I'm like
Yes, I
reconsidering.
can
Like
hear you.
this was a
Yeah,
good meeting
question.
today.
Okay.
Are you come to real life meeting?
No.
This was a good meeting.
Me sad.
Me too. The travel is too far. I would love to, but it's 13th of December. It's so close to
Can't you just
Christmas,
take
close to New
Zeppelin?
Year's.
There's Zeppelin.
I was
Tiny ocean.
Long Zeppelin.
We'll see. We'll see what happens next week. All right.
Maybe have Mage
I'm still gonna push on the
Yeah,
lore with
I need
Guzu.
Mage.
I have a lore planned.
Okay. Me paint myself green for
A really good lore, chat. It's gonna be cinema.
Zug zug.
Zug zug.
Zug zug.
Zug zug. Invites out yet?
brother.
Small list.
Are we punishing Mizkif?
Punish.
Good question.
Punish or banish.
Okay, punish
I say-
how?
I say we
Forsaken.
don't let Mizkif
Exile.
get any loot from the tribute chest this week. I think it's a
I
good
think that's
punishment,
fair.
and it'll make
Yeah.
him very mad.
But we don't tell him. We just don't give him.
Yeah, don't
so
tell
he
him
gets-
until
yeah.
the time comes. Yeah.
Don't tell him at all.
This good. This
What's a good punishment?
Make Miss think he gets every item in chest and then he get nothing.
And then get nothing.
Get Miss.
That's even better.
Experience crushing disappointments.
I think we should do what Soda did to Guzu. In order for him to understand this punishment, we could choose one items each from his refrigerator and he blends it and drinks it.
Zug zug.
But that's already a punishment.
I feel like he does it anyway.
Right.
I think he already has that punishment right now.
Does he have one already?
I think so.
Did he?
I thought Guzu did it.
Yeah, I think Guzu is doing it. I don't think.
No,
Mizkif is
Guzu did it
doing
today.
Oh.
Guzu did it.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Guzu did it.
Oh,
Does he
this
have
is a
herbalism,
great
though?
punishment.
He can forget about it. I mean, he can always learn his old professions. But
Make him pack mule.
Make him unlearn a profession.
Yeah,
that
we
he
need a
currently
real
has
punishment,
to
you know?
pick herbs.
I like the collecting herb for 2-hour punishment.
Yeah, Zug
I'm
Zug.
just saying that because I'm an alchemist.
That way he provide some
Do you
help
know-
back to
True,
orcs that
and
give-
he'll repay for all his death by earning everyone
Yes,
points,
true.
leveling up herbalism or alchemy, right?
True. Yeah.
He can make up for all
But
the
what if he
death.
already has professions? Are we gonna make him
Okay,
unlearn
if he's
his
mining,
professions?
make him mine everything so that everyone can have engineering leveled.
Yes, this is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
So he has to do 2 hours of labor. I think that's a
2
great
hours.
idea.
Zug zug.
Make him peon.
Can anyone check what professions he already has?
Me think he had mining. He needed.
Mining and engineering.
Yeah. So do we make him mine for 2 hours, and whatever he's mined, he has to send it to Artemis?
Love it. He is a peon, so
probably
it is
going
a
to die.
deserving punishment.
Yeah. Should we do that? Is that good? Are we happy with
Agreed.
that punishment?
Zug zug. Zug zug.
Zug zug.
Yeah, peon work. So 2 hours of mining and send all the ore to Artemis.
Perfect.
And I will take inventory of what he collected.
Yes.
And he must listen to song.
And if he
Mining
doesn't do
away.
it, no tribute chest.
Is that Jimmy?
No tribute. No.
Agree.
But if he mines, then he can do tribute.
Who makes sure he does it though?
No, if he doesn't do the mine, we'll have another
Well, if he
punishment for him
doesn't-
next week. And if he
we
doesn't
give
do that,
him
we'll
3
banish
hours,
him from
yeah.
the orc clan.
It's a win-win. If he doesn't listen to any war chief, give him his punishment, and he fucks it up, then Soda will then be able to authorize us chucking him over to the undead. It's a win-win, everyone. This is ultimate zuggery. We can do this. This is it.
I like it.
Zug zug.
We agree.
Wait. So if he doesn't do it this week, then what are we doing?
Then you're gonna RP banish him.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's just straight up banished if he doesn't do this 2 hour of labor.
Yeah.
Whoa. How come that's a punishment when he's got a love interest there?
Okay, send him anywhere else. I don't care. I just don't want him here.
Cool.
We can
Send
send
him
him
to
to the
Torin.
trolls.
Torin
Torin already
danger.
losing.
Ah, exactly.
Can we send him to Torin?
Stand back, Torin.
Send him
They love dying.
Torin.
Me rename you Savix the Savage. Zug.
Honestly,
We're
if
last
we send
place.
him to the faction or the race with high points, that's a reward for him. So yeah, maybe that sounds good. He needs to then be banished to the losing team, so Torin.
Forsaken have many points.
And make him walk the plank at Thunder Bluff. As he turns into a Torin. Walk the plank as Thunder Bluff.
Oh,
I'd like
to be walked the
Our
plank.
great selections of the tribute chests.
Zug.
Okay, is there anyone here who can be my go-to if I want to ask things to do with loot?
every single one of us classic Andys
Yeah.
knows. Yeah, like it's so,
Yeah.
it's really it's not a
This
problem.
isn't a classic
Okay.
Andy thing.
Five level bracket range.
Parla,
If it's a
Joker,
Priebus or Abyss,
Simon
we'll
Eyes.
know and we'll tell you no, you can't give it to them because that's just shit for them. Like we can just roll with
I
it.
don't think we should
Sorry.
min-max the loot unless it's like an Edge Masters or something.
Because I think that
Yeah.
shield
That's
situation was
nice.
quite stressful.
Unless it's
We
like
are, we
an
are all
ultimate
Edge
item,
Masters
there's
is
no
shit for
point.
everyone.
Yeah.
What would you ask of death?
Headmaster, we trade for the
Yeah.
loot with other races.
We could trade.
Just pick one of the classic Andys and ask Annie, and you'll be fine.
But this isn't a classic Andy type of thing. This is items from a tribute chest. Tribute chest is a roleplay thing, not a pity system.
It's a roleplay event.
Yeah,
we'll
so
roleplay
like,
giving it to useless
just do the
people.
five level brackets and let people have fun.
Yeah, but you just want to min-max the loot.
No, you want to
That's only
min-max
the-
so we
he's
get
only
more
saying-
point.
He's only saying the important.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the very, very important stuff. Like I'm not saying every item. I don't care about. Or, I don't want any fucking items from the chest. But
Yeah.
but
The
if
shield
you're
is
concerned
whatever, but
about,
there really isn't
What
like
do you
tanks and
require?
warriors are tanks and they need shields, like for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, like the epic shield is it's cool because it's an RP thing.
Laza,
And
thank
we'll,
you for the
like,
prime, bro. Appreciate it, sir.
designate like allow all of the RP things. There's
for
very
example,
rare
I
items
am
that
a warrior
actually matter.
tank, and I left before the loot was distributed because even I know that shield is shit and I don't want it.
Okay, so in other
Base
words,
strategy.
we keep to level bracket unless it's an item that is known to be BIS, essentially.
Let's say Skullflame Shield.
Wait, Paula, what? No.
Politics Skullflame Shield.
Paula, no.
Is that good?
Yeah.
It's very good.
Okay.
I think
But otherwise,
Skullflame
but
Shield's
otherwise
a
we want it
roleplay
so
this
that most
item.
people can roll on it and have fun and enjoy their game experience.
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
only in the super rare cases where it's like, holy shit, that is actually huge, like phases
Right.
long.
I didn't hear
huge,
one
then-
item and
Okay.
One of the
for
classic
important
Andys will say.
item that matter
Okay.
that people tell.
I think that's fair then. So we stick to the level bracket thing. Anyone who wants to can then roll for it. Doesn't matter what class you are. I mean, as long as you can actually use it. And then if some special, very important item comes to play, then we consider the classes. I think that's.
Sounds
I think that sounds good. Then. Are we all happy with that?
Zug Zug.
Zog.
Good meeting,
Thank you, War Chief. Good meeting.
War Chief.
Great job, Annie.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Great meeting.
And
Great
please
meeting.
remember to keep fishing and keep cooking and get your fishing recipes. And if you need help to find out what you need to do, you can poke Savix for that one. If you're working on your professions in general, you can poke Artemis. I'm gonna make an announcement after this. We have a new channel just above Orc General with all the apps, so you know who to contact. And yeah, that's it.
Sounds good.
Thank you, War Chief.
Loktar, War Chief!
Zug Zug for strength and honor.
May your blade never dull.
For the board.
Don't die. See you guys later.
Don't die.
All right, boys, that's it. That was not a bad meeting. I think the end was a little bit stretched. I don't think we needed to go in that deep with the loot stuff.
Remember.
But overall was not bad. This was way better meeting than last time.